Marsh Island. A patch of land off the coast of Louisiana, infested with swamps, quagmires, and malaria-carrying mosquitoes, where the only change for the few inhabitants from the blazing, sweltering heat of day is the moist, sticky, uncomfortable heat of night, and where bizarre and mysterious settings might very well form a perfect backdrop for
vampires? Are you crazy, Doc? Everyone knows there are no such things.
It's the only answer, Chief Hughes. I studied medicine in Hungary, and I've seen many cases like this over there.
Confound it! I can't turn in a report that says that. Just say cause of death unknown.
But I know how she died. Look, Chief, let's start all over. Early this morning, the body of Laura Bates was found in the bayou several miles from the house where she lived and worked as a maid, right?
Right.
Because I'm the only doctor here, I have to act as coroner. So when they bring me Laura Bates' corpse, I examine it to find the cause of death. So what do I find? Two little holes in her neck, through which every drop of blood in her body has been drained. Right?
Right. But if you say that Laura Bates was killed by a vampire, you're going to have a heap of people in this here town laughing at you. And don't you forget that.
I know. But I still say she was killed by a vampire.
All right. It's too blasted hot to argue. But I think you're nuts.
Young Dr. Jim Reed signed the death certificate. And in the following days, Police Chief Hughes' warning became a reality.
Look, there goes Batman!
Two weeks later, in Dr. Reed's office.
Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you people around here don't go for that vampire bunk. Somebody just murdered her by draining her blood with a hypo needle. Routine police case.
Excuse me, Chief. My phone. Hello? Yes, this is Dr. Reed. What? Yes, of course. I'll be there as soon as possible. Goodbye, Mr. Winslow.
Did you say goodbye, Mr. Winslow?
Yes. Why?
Oh, nothing. Except that Laura Bates worked for him as a maid before she was killed.
Oh.
Jonathan Winslow lived deep in the tangled seclusion of the murky swamp. He seldom came to town, and most people had never seen him or his daughter at all. The moon was high in the heavens when Dr. Reed finally emerged from the treacherous paths of the bayou and rapped on the aged wooden door.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Come in. Please. Thank you, Mr. Winslow. What's the trouble?
It's Nelda, my daughter. She's not been well lately. She feels weak and listless. I wanted you to have a look at her.
Certainly, Mr. Winslow. Just lead the way. Blazes. How can he wear a tux in this stifling heat?
This is her room, Doctor. I'll wait outside.
She's beautiful. I've never seen anyone so lovely. What the? Her neck. There are two small holes in her neck.
Dr. Reed made a complete examination. And when he had finished...
Just as I thought. She's perfectly well, except that she's lost a lot of blood. I suspect she's slowly being robbed of it by a vampire. You were in there quite some time, Dr. Reed. Anything seriously wrong? Your daughter isn't as well as she should be. I suggest you sit up with her tonight. I don't want anything to disturb her. I'll drop by again tomorrow. Tomorrow? Not during the day, I trust. Please, come in the evening. I'm not always here during the day. Not always here? Sure. Tomorrow night, then. Goodbye, Mr. Winslow.
That night and the following day, Dr. Reed pondered deeply and asked many questions.
He must have noticed the 2 holes in her neck. Still.
Mr. Winslow? Oh, I've seen him once or twice. Comes in to buy food and stuff. Funny guy. Always comes at night. Tuxedo? Yep. Always dressed fit to kill. Don't think he owns another suit.
Work? Dunno. Never seen him at all during the day.
Dr. Reed went to the old house again the next night and was led to Nelda's room by Mr. Winslow. The young doctor made another examination.
Great Scott, she's worse. She should be stronger tonight. Unless the vampire again. No. Mr. Winslow was supposed to stay up with her all night. But yet... Mr. Winslow? Where are you? Strange. He's not here. Perhaps downstairs?
The young doctor searched, but old Mr. Winslow was not to be found. It wasn't until much later that he thought of
The cellar. I haven't looked down here. Maybe something happened to... Say, what's that over there? A coffin. With dirt in it. Blazes! What a fool I've been! It's all clear now! Mr. Winslow is the vampire! Mr. Winslow wanted me out here to keep an eye on me, because I'm the only person on Marsh Island who knows his maid was killed by a vampire. And now my life is in danger. And Nelda. What about Nelda? There. I've locked her in her room. Best I can do now. I'll hurry to town. Come back tomorrow. Ah! Oh, it's you, Mr. Winslow. I didn't hear you come in.
Just came back from a walk, Dr. Reed. How is Nelda?
Oh, she's feeling better, but I don't want her disturbed. Just let her rest.
Of course, Doctor. Good night.
Lord, I hope I'm doing right. Winslow expects me tomorrow night, but I want to be here during the day. Vampires only prowl at night. During the day, they sleep in their coffins. Damn these mosquitoes. I'll bring a cross and a wooden stake to drive through his heart. The only way to kill a vampire.
The following day was a hectic one, and Dr. Reed's attempts to get to the house before sundown seemed doomed to failure.
Okay. So it's another bloodless corpse with 2 holes in its neck. But if you start raving about vampires again, I'll lock you up. Now get busy. I want a complete autopsy report before you leave.
Oh, but Chief, it's so late.
Hours later.
I thought I'd never get here. The door's open. I'm too late. He's gone. Nelda, if he's harmed her, I'll... Nelda! Nelda! You're sitting up. You're feeling better?
I feel fine tonight, Doctor. But why are you so excited?
Nelda, listen to me. Your father is the cause of your illness. Little by little, he's been draining you of your blood to feed himself. That's why you kept getting weaker. You feel stronger tonight because last night he caught someone else. Please, believe me. It sounds horrible, but it's true. Your father is a vampire.
My father? I don't believe it.
There isn't time to argue. Just do as I say. After I leave, lock your door and don't open it to anyone but me. If I told her I was gonna kill her father, she'd never... What's that? Sounds like wings flapping. Great Scott! It's the vampire! He's after me! The cross. Where's my cross? Ah! It's working! He knows he can't harm me now! He's leaving! He's leaving. Oh Lord, I'm shaking like a leaf. Wait. I hear someone coming. It's Winslow. He's looking for me. He couldn't kill me when he was a bat, so he changed to his mortal self. Coming this way. He's coming closer. Just a few more steps, and I'll shove this wooden stake right through his heart! I've got you, you fiend! I've got you! Die! Die! Die!
Sometime later.
Dr. Reed, are you all right?
Nelda, it's done. You're safe now. Everyone's safe. I did it, Nelda. I killed the vampire. I killed your father. I'm exhausted. What a horrible experience.
Lie on the couch. You must rest.
Nelda, I had to kill him. He attacked me. First as a vampire bat, then in his mortal guise. You believe me, don't you?
Yes, I believe you. But my father was not a vampire. He attacked you tonight because your cross prevented the vampire bat from killing you. He wanted to protect me.
What? What are you saying?
I wasn't weak because I had lost blood. I was weak because I hadn't had any in a long time. Tonight I am strong, not because my father caught someone else last night, but because I did.
You mean?
Yes, Dr. Reed. I am the vampire. The coffin in the cellar is mine. I feasted last night, and tonight I shall feast again. On you.
Secrets lying in the ground. The crow is flying and I'm down. Gates of Hades swinging open now. I'm walking on the coals. Secrets lying in